There is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
Wash your hands, baby.
He is. He's washing his hands with his daughters right now. He is leaving it. I'm standing in the doorway of the ladies' bathroom. Okay? My wife, there is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
Wash your hands, baby.
He is. He's washing his hands with his daughters right now. He is leaving it.
It's alright, baby.
She is waiting to use the restroom with her mother, who is very ill
Wash your hands.
and who is on oxygen.
It's okay.
Your little girl's upset,
Immature.
probably scared.
And he's refusing. He's taking his sweet time.
I have two girls washing their hands.
You let this lady, this woman is she's a woman. She can bring her daughters in here. She's a manager at the QT.
I'm their
You can
dad.
ask her. I understand. And you don't have any business bringing her into the women's bathroom.
They're girls. They go to the women's bathroom.
As soon as he leaves the men's to the women's bathroom, I will. I'm standing in the doorway. And he's taking his own sweet time. Hey, sweetheart. This is ridiculous, man.
She shut the door.
It's okay. Some men are just immature.
Here you go, man. Dry your hands off.
You dry your hands? Alright, come on.
So the manager is in agreement with the young man.
Come on here.
Let's see what happens.
You got a hat on, you got a shirt that says Jesus Saved, you got a cross on the front and a gray shirt. You can video me, okay? And you got a
Don't put
shirt
your hands on me.
Yeah, well, stop videoing me.
Hey,
then.
he just put his hands on me.
I touched you.
operator.
I brushed you on the shirt.
That's still touching
Yeah,
me.
that's
Don't put your
ridiculous.
hands on me.
That's ridiculous.
I got it on video.
He's a white man. He's about 5'10".
The older gentleman is clearly upset.
I know. She's trying to get into the women's bathroom, and she can't. He's out now. He's standing
Yeah, this
here
guy making a
videoing
big
me
deal about me taking my
obnoxiously,
little girls
justifying what he's been
to the
doing.
women's restroom. Because he wants me to take them to the men's restroom.
I'm just standing here.
Probably a weirdo that wants to see them in there.
Okay, there's only a few seconds left, but let me say something. I see nothing wrong with what he did because I've been out in public places and walked into the men's room, and there would be men in there that have their little daughters in the men's room. And then there are men, perverts, they're turning around trying to expose themselves to little girls. I've seen it at restrooms at beaches. So what this man did was, I would have did the same thing. If those are my little girls, they would have went into the woman's bathroom. He said he made sure it was empty. I don't know if he knocked on the door. I don't know if he asked a woman can you go in and check and make sure there's no one in there before he took his little girls in there. I don't know if he might have went to the manager and said, is it okay if I take my little girls into the women's room? Can you check and make sure there's no one in there? He did, in my opinion. You let me know in the comments if you think he was wrong or if he did right. Now, you got to understand, you got to, unless you've seen what I've seen, walking into a public men's restroom, and these fathers, ever been to the stadium, a sports stadium, football, baseball, basketball? I've seen fathers take their little girls into the men's restroom. That's appalling when you see some of these men drunk and then trying to make it seem like they accidentally exposed themselves to a little. No, he did the right thing, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments, and then please subscribe while you're at it. Since you're watching, it only takes a second to subscribe. But the older gentleman said, well, this lady here is waiting to use the bathroom and she can't because he had his daughters in there. What if his daughters were like 14, 15, 16, 17 and they went in there and they were using, the stall or whatever? The lady would still have to wait. So that's no excuse. This guy, like he said, is he upset because I didn't bring him into the men's room? No, he did. And the manager, you see, she took up for him. She closed the door and kept him out and said, you did nothing wrong. Let them wash their hands. I'm sure if a woman would have came in, he was, I'm sorry, they're washing their hands. I'm going to take them out. Let me know what you think. But I don't think he did anything wrong. He surely didn't want to take them into the men's room. And then the daughter started crying. She was scared of the older gentleman. I don't think he did anything wrong. I wouldn't want to. If you could sit there and say you would take your little girls into a men's public bathroom, you need to rethink that. Don't even. Some people ask strangers, a woman, can you take my daughters in? You don't know that stranger. You can't do that. You don't know what she would do with your girls in there. You have to, as a father, you have to do that on your own. But if you think I'm wrong, you tell me in the comments what you think, what you would have done.
Are they coming down here? Do I need to stay down here?
Police are on the way, yes.
Do I need to speak
Police
to them?
on their way.
No, you can come and talk to them right here.
Because I'm on a road trip trying to get home.
We're on a road trip too.
Now look, I don't agree with like guys pretending to identify as women just so they can go in to the women's restroom with bad intentions. I mean, they already have bad intentions, and they're scheming, and they're purposely saying I identify as a woman just so they can go in there, because apparently in some places you can get away with that. I don't agree with that. In this situation, I can see the situation. Now, could it be handled a little better? Maybe going to management and say, listen, my little daughters have to use the restroom. I don't want to take them in the men's room. Can I use it? Can you come with me and maybe, stand outside the door, or make sure no one's in there and make sure there's not a woman in there. And then maybe you can stand outside the door and make sure there's no women that come in. I don't want them to be startled to see a guy inside. I don't know. Something, it could be presented in a way where it's okay for him to take his daughters into the ladies' room, without offending any other woman or making them think that he's up to no good. And it shows here he clearly wasn't. I mean, he didn't want to take them in the men's room. You don't want to you don't want to do that. They're little girls. They got no business being in the men's room. Again, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear what you think. And since you're watching, what is the harm of subscribing? It's not going to hurt anything. I would really love it if you would subscribe. I hope I don't sound desperate. I'm not trying to sound desperate. I don't want to sound desperate. But I would appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Oh, and one more thing. Did anybody notice the man complaining was standing inside the bathroom himself? I mean, he was literally standing in the doorway. Like, what are you talking about? You shouldn't. If you got to complain, go to management and complain, but you don't walk in there and stand in the doorway of the ladies' room. Like, did anybody else notice that? I don't know. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.